Today on Mental Health Matters with Marty, the 12 Days of Christmas Mental Health Edition. We are talking to our seniors today and Christmas. Stay tuned. You are in for a treat.
Good news. Plenty good news, yeah, true. Good news. Plenty good news, yeah, true.
What's up, everybody? Good evening. Happy Saturday. Hope that you are doing well wherever you might be and you are staying safe in these Christmas COVID streets. My name is Martina Sellers and I am your mental health hygienist here on the Mental Health Matters with Marty show, the 12 Days of Christmas, the Mental Health Edition, and we are on day 6. Normally, we don't come in on a Saturday, but we wanted to check you out, see how you're doing, how you're keeping your mind, how you're keeping your body, but more importantly, how are you keeping your soul? So let us know that you are out there and listening. Who's out there? Listen, get the people in there. Tell them to get out those malls and save their money and listen to our show. Come on, we do this grassroots wise and we need to see you. We need to see you. We need to see that you are live. What's up, everybody? Come on, put those names in those chats and bring them on in here so we can see them on the show. But again, during this time, yes, I am a therapist. Yes, Thomas is a therapist. However, this is not to substitute or be a substitute, but this is to be a supplement to help you out in your mental health journey. Again, this is strictly intended for educational purposes only. But if you are experiencing any type of medical or psychiatric emergency, please, 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 by all means, go see your doctor. Call 911, go to your urgent care or what have you. Listen, we don't want you to suffer in silence in the shadow of shame. But as I always say, speak up, speak out, and live. Let us know you're listening. Who's out there, y'all? Come on. We see some people out there. Let us know you're listening. And where are you from? Merry Christmas again from Mental Health Matters with Marty. Paula, hello, darling. If I could steal from our friend. Yeah, Stephanie, it is so good to see you back with us. How are you doing? Listen, we have, come on, Brooklyn. Yes, that's right. Call out some people. We still have our challenge. Challenge them. Call them out. Listen, without any further ado, I want to bring in my co-host. My co-host, none other than our resident expert in mental health, our resident expert with dealing with school and trauma. Come on, Detroit is checking in. I know that's right. Come on. Hey, yes, T.E. Edwards, what's going on, darling? How are you? Yes, Robert Miller. Yeah. I should be tired. Listen, I took me a little nap. Come on, I believe in a good nap these days. What's happening? But I want to bring in my friend, my co-host. Come on, Boise, Idaho. I ain't mad. Come on, Boise. Yes, let us know where you're at. Robert, we know you from La La Land itself. But come on, I want to bring in my co-host, none other than Thomas Davis himself. Thomas, what's up?
Hey, what's up? What's up? As you say.
What's up? Yes. Pam, how are you, darling? From Florida. That's right.
Yo,
Listen.
we got Idaho in the house. We got Detroit in the crib. We got North Carolina / VA in the house. What's up, y'all?
Hold on, I'm getting my lighting right.
Get your light right, brother. Get your light right.
Yes, get my
We gotta
lighting
see
right.
you. We gotta see you on a Saturday night.
Yeah, there we go.
Saturday Night Lights. Saturday Night Lights.
Yes.
Hey, Miss Paula.
That's
Hey,
right.
Paula.
That's right. You know, Paula is so wonderful. And we have so many wonderful people that
Detroit!
follow us. Come on, Detroit in the house. Yes, I got some folks in the Big D. Yes.
Shout out to my family. They are watching. What's up, y'all? I love y'all.
Yes. Now, does your family carry they pistol with them to church like my Aunt Fanny used to do?
You all can feel free to comment. Feel free to comment. I'm not gonna answer for them.
Listen, don't play with them sellers up in the Detroit and Cleveland. Aunt Fanny took her pistol to church with her just in case the things got out of hand.
Right. Right.
I have way too much energy. Robert, listen, this is what we do. We have fun here. You know, Thomas, we've been having some great shows. Man,
Yes.
I think your idea was absolutely fabulous to talk about the 12 Days of Christmas, the mental health edition, because this has been a rough year for a lot of us.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. That's
Yes.
right, Los Angeles. That's right, Southern Cal.
LA.
West Coast is still what? Say it with me. The best coast. Yes, say it with me. The
East
best
Coast.
coast.
East Coast. Oh, I'm sorry. We were supposed to do it together. So let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
West Coast.
Is the
Best coast.
There we go. We did it together.
You know what you ain't. I can't believe I'm watching you two on a Saturday night. I know, Paula. What's up? We are having too much fun. But I love this because we want to show people, listen, these are some ways that you can have
Right.
fun, that you can enjoy each other during this COVID Christmas.
Right.
Because so many things. People out there still shopping. I'm like, mm-mm.
I was about to say, people out here today in DC like COVID ain't real.
Right,
Really?
right.
I'm in the house.
Yes. My mama put in there, Fontana in the house. Oh, my
Hey,
God.
mama. Hey, mama. I love you.
Lord have mercy. Lord have
Uh-oh.
mercy. Listen, my mama and then your mama. Hey, Miss Penny.
Hey, mama.
Yes, yes. See, if we only have 2 people watching us, it's gonna be our mamas.
Our mama. Oh, and Miss TEL was shout out, baby.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Listen, and we always have Paula. Paula comes in here. Yeah,
Yep.
Paula's faithful. Robert's been faithful. Pam, come on.
And the Grace family popping up in here.
Yes, yes. So we just love you guys.
We do.
Even if we don't physically see you, we feel your presence. And,
Yes.
and on behalf of Thomas, myself, and the Mac in the back, aka Daryl the Mitch, we appreciate you guys because we could not do this show if you guys don't support us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes,
You're right,
good
Marty.
evening.
So,
We
Marty,
can't-
let's mark our Mac in the back. Turn off the lights.
Wait a minute, Robert Miller. What you mean you just left Fontana? You didn't do a drive-by? Man, you're not even the boy anymore. I know where you were at, and you could have dropped by a plate.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to put your business out there because he and I did a live show earlier today. But anyway,
Oh.
we have been doing this challenge. Which we call hashtag Reach Out Holiday 2020.
Yep.
Hashtag, you see it scrolling at the bottom. Hashtag Reach Out Holiday 2020. For those who might be joining us for the first time, explain what we're doing with this mission with hashtag Reach Out Holiday 2020.
So the purpose of this is simply this, family. We just want to make sure that we are connecting with one another. People that we have not spoken to, people that we have not seen in a while. We want to make sure that we are leading the example by connecting us with each other. Hashtag your friends, hashtag your families, hashtag la-di-da-di, everybody. It's a Saturday night, y'all, so I got energy. It's a Saturday night. Y'all are online with us. We got to get this thing lit. So hashtag invite everybody to watch us tonight because we about to have some fun.
I will use the term that from my new intern. He goes, listen, stay lit, fam. Stay lit. We stay lit
There we
up
go.
in here.
We staying lit tonight.
Yes. Daryl, can we pull up and scroll up that clip that we did on Wednesday night to kind of explain why we felt this is so important to do what we did and doing this hashtag Reach Out Holiday 2020 because we don't want anyone to suffer in silence and be alone. Are we ready, Daryl? We're ready. Okay, check this clip out, y'all.
Agree with what he said. We have to stop minimizing how we communicate because how we communicate to other people affects other people.
Something as simple as that can make all the difference in the world. And
Bingo.
we cannot, and I think too many of us say, oh, they don't want to, hear from me, or, oh, they probably got so many other people reaching out. Okay, if they do, that's okay. Be that
That's
extra
fine.
one. That's
Right.
fine. In fact, that's a good problem to have. Woo, I got so busy, I couldn't respond back, but hey, God bless you, or hey, thumbs up, hey,
Right.
heart, or whatever.
Right.
It doesn't take that extra. What difference does it make? So I love it. I love the charge. We're charging all of you from now till Christmas. Make an effort. Invest in the livelihood. Invest in the joys of someone else this Christmas.
Yeah.
The best gift that you could give to someone else is to let them know you care.
Care.
Wow. That you care. Definitely. Yeah, and that's what we're doing. We want people to know that we care. So
Marty,
enjoying,
it's so funny, brother. When I
right?
sit back and I look at this clip, I just laugh at how you and I are. It's just so funny. I'm sorry.
You all right? You all right? Listen, I'm trying to get my best light. Am I in my best light?
Yeah, yeah, you are. You are.
Okay,
There
okay,
you
okay.
go. You
You
go.
know,
There
I
you
did an
go.
extra shave and shine on my
Right, right,
head
right,
and
right, right, right.
everything
Look,
today.
look, look, look. I washed my face today.
Oh, I'm so glad. The viewers are glad too.
Right.
Listen, you and I can talk all the time. I'm so
Yes.
glad. Listen, I reached out. Did you reach out to your people today?
Yes, I did.
Uh huh.
In a
Okay.
group text. You want to see
Okay.
it? The
No,
res-
you didn't reach out to. Did you reach out to me today? Oh, you
we
did.
talked today. Remember?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I love it.
We love each other. Audience, we love each other. This is who we are off screen all day, every day.
Yes, yes. You know, I reached out to a few people today, and one of these young ladies. These are I call them both Diva One and Diva Two. They are hilarious. They are like best friends. We go to church together, and all that. But they are. When I called them and told them what we were doing, they immediately were both on board with this. So I want to introduce and bring to for the very first time, but I'm sure not the last time. They both watch the show. They both are hilarious, and both retired divas. I am not mad with that. First, I want to introduce coming from Houston, who is a recently retired. Yes, yes, recently retired, but she's a Cowboy fan. Don't play with her.
Dallas, what's up? I need to go get my hat.
Really?
I'm gonna put it on.
Okay. Okay. Maybe when we do a solo shot of her, you can go.
I'm gonna run and go get it.
Whatever. But she has. But you ain't gonna play with her. Her Dallas hat, I'm sure, is much better than yours because she got some.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
She got some
She got
rhinestones
the
and everything.
brims.
Yes, yes, yes. But I want to bring to us. She's going to be moving back to California, which we are so glad. See, coming back to the best coast. None other than diva herself, Miss Rhonda Taylor.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Good evening, Rhonda. How are you, darling?
I am marvelous.
I know that's right. I know
All
that's
right.
right. Come on, Marvelous.
Marvelous.
Just like I didn't wear a hat tonight because first of all, it's 7 o'clock. I go to bed at 6. But because you
I ain't mad.
don't play with me, I had to put a top back on, had to take my pajamas off, put on a bra. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's for Marty.
You know I love you, darling. I love you. You know I do. That's nothing but love. Baby, she had to put it all back on and
Put it back together again.
put her best turban on and everything.
And you still look good, ma'am. You look
Yes.
good.
Thank
Yes.
you, thank you, thank you. I'm not bad. I just turned 65. I'm not
Come
bad.
on. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, yes. And I also want to bring to the stage. She
My
is
girl.
also yes, she is also a Mental Health Matters with Marty fan. She's always commenting on during the shows. She's been following me from day one when I started this almost 5 years ago, and I just love her to death as well. I want to bring to our platform for the very first time, but again, not the last time, none other than Miss Ramona Rapley.
Mona! Woo!
Hi there.
How are you, Mona?
I'm good. How are you, Marty?
You know, I'm doing well. So good to see you.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Rhonda.
Mona.
Ain't that nothing? When you came on, she woo! Then you call her Mona.
I love it. Because she's marvelous.
Marvelous. Yes.
Mona knows me. You know how I am. For real.
Yes. You know, you two and both remind me of so many reasons why we need to be grateful and that type of thing. You know, it's been a difficult year for many of us. And I'm going to start with you, Rhonda. How has 2020 been for you, and what makes you still, in the midst of everything, still have that attitude of gratitude?
Wow. Well, actually, 2020 has not really been that bad. And I thank God for the pandemic.
Yeah.
And the reason why I said thank God for the pandemic, because God once again has revealed himself to me, especially this last 6 weeks, about who really is in control. I mean, I know who's in control. But when I had to go to emergency surgery on October 21st,
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
he was all in control.
Yes.
And since my mother has been sick this past couple of
Yes.
days,
Right.
he's in control.
Yes.
So in that, I'm just like, Lord, I thank you for this pandemic to remind me that
Mm.
you are in control. I don't have to be at Dillard's tonight because
Right.
God knows where I would normally be. But guess
Right.
where I am? I'm here to try to encourage somebody to let them know that
Yes.
God, He's in control of all of this. And
Yes.
everything, it's going to be all right. It's going to
Yes.
be all right.
It's gonna be. You see,
Got that down,
I
right.
think he's coming. I think he's coming back myself. Like,
right. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Rhonda, Rhonda, Ramona, how have you really pressed through this, and how do you still have an attitude of gratitude in the midst of everything that's going on? Because baby, both of y'all are fly tonight. I tell you, y'all they done went and beat their high eyes,
Got
and
a ponytail now. Woo!
Ramona that went and got her makeup on and had her eyebrows done. Come on, Mona.
yeah. I don't have too much of a choice than to be, have gratitude. I'm glad to be here. I did lose my mother. It'll be a year on January 8th.
Mm,
And so this will be the first Christmas without her. And,
right.
in fact, we've canceled Christmas because it's just too much because my father, and we don't want to,
Yeah.
give him anything with him. So, but,
Right.
I just take one day at a time,
Yeah.
one day at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
Yes, but and the reason why I told Thomas, I said, listen, I have some amazing people that I want to bring on the show tonight, because we often forget those who are seniors, and I'm not even saying senior at the official 65. I'm saying those of us who are barely 50. Ramona,
52 now.
Marty.
I'm 54, but don't tell anyone. I had a
Oh, they're 52. I'm sorry. I never know.
I had a reverse birthday this year. I was 45.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Only in your dreams. Only in your
Whatever works for you, Marty.
That's right. It worked for me. Thomas, don't you say nothing.
dreams.
Right. So, but I wanted to, because too often, I was sharing with Thomas, too often we forget our seniors, especially during this time. And we see Pam in here says, for you, Ramona, sorry for your loss.
Oh,
With
thank you,
that.
Pam. Appreciate that.
Yes. And we forget about our seniors. We forget about the staples within our families, the ones who have been there to support us and everything. What do you want to encourage people? How can we, in our hashtag Reach Out Holiday 2020, how can we do a better job of reaching our seniors in our families and not forgetting about them?
Right.
Rhonda?
Right. I think that and I was talking about this with some friends and relatives,
Mm-hmm.
and the holiday season has a tendency to be lonely for a lot of people.
Yes, it does.
And loneliness is what a lot of people fight,
Mm-hmm.
not just during the holiday season,
Mm-hmm.
but all year long.
Come on and tell the
And what I was concentrating on today was what at the manger,
truth. Mm-hmm.
how lonely was
Mm.
Jesus when he came into this world?
Mm.
How lonely was Mary? She wasn't
Mm.
with her family. Her family was like, you got to get up out of here. You get ready to have
better
a
tell the
baby
truth.
by a man and you don't even know who the man really is. You want to know what loneliness is?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to Mary.
Mm.
You want to know what I thought about this. You want to know what loneliness is? Jesus had to come down and be born in this world. Jesus had been up in heaven. He was having a good time with the angels, praising, thanking God, being with his daddy, and he had to come down.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
What is you think you're lonely, but even in that loneliness, if you just, and I know this is a world of technology,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you, when my phone rings and I
Mm-hmm.
hear a voice, it's all the difference in the world.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
I appreciate text messages, but it ain't nothing like hearing a human voice.
Yes.
We've gotten too far away from that. So
Yes.
when I can't hear a human voice, I listen to God's voice in my heart because I
Yeah.
know He's gonna always be there. And then the loneliness just goes away.
That's so good. That's so
Marty,
good.
if I could jump in right quick,
Yes.
Miss
Yes.
Rhonda, can I just say on behalf of Marty and I, you really solidified the 12 days of Christmas
Mm-hmm.
for us. And
Yeah.
what I mean by that is we wanted to do something for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And what you just said, from toddlers all the way up until season, everybody can identify with what you just said about that season of loneliness.
Mm-hmm.
And so for our viewers, take whatever it is that you want to take from that, but look at it like this: what are we doing in our homes right now? Because all of
Yeah.
us are feeling a sense of loneliness,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's being not connected with your kids, not
Mm-hmm.
being able to be in the public, not being able to go to work, not being able to be around family. What you just said solidified for Marty and I our
Mhm.
purpose and why we are doing the 12 days of Christmas. I had to jump in and say that. Thank
No,
you
I
so much.
yes, and Paula says you better preach there,
Yes,
Rhonda.
she did. She brought it. She took it home. She took it home.
in 15 seconds or less. Yes, Ramona. What do you want people to know? For those who are on our seniors, because too often I think we discount seniors as not having any purpose or value anymore.
And
Where
a
you all
voice.
have, yes, you all have so much wisdom that we need to sit at your feet and learn from you. So what message do you want people to know about how can we all do a better job with checking up on you and some other people? What do you have to say about that?
Well, I just want to say amen. Rhonda's and close the show out, y'all. It's time to go home.
Right.
Um,
Finish out.
I want them to know that they need to check on their elders
Yes.
more often. And I'm with Rhonda with hearing a human voice. You can text and say, "Oh, they
Yeah.
were thinking about me," but to pick up the phone takes effort and takes thought
Yes.
to do. So that's the one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say get out and take them somewhere, but I ain't going nowhere unless it's going down the street to a Walmart Family Market. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
people know that. People know I'm alone. So
Mm-hmm.
pick up the phone and say, "Hey."
Mm-hmm. What's something that besides picking up the phone, let's talk about since this pandemic, because all of us have been like isolated in that. What has been one act or something that someone has done that has brought you the most joy? Ramona, what would you say that has been? Am I taking
Since
your
the whole
question?
since the whole pandemic,
Yes.
people inviting me to come and stay with them for a couple of days.
Okay. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, get to
Yeah.
interact, have some fun.
Yeah.
I
And
have
the,
I have two good friends that kind of switch off and take me on every once in a while. So that's good.
yeah, and I love it because in order to do that, you guys have had to have had a conversation
Oh yeah.
about that. What else, Thomas, would you say they've had to do in order to create something like that, creating their own internal bubble?
As far as what?
Well, them like if I'm inviting you over, we got to talk about now where you been. What else
Right,
is
right.
what else? How else does that conversation look?
Oh, that conversation should go like, where have you been? Have you been exposed to anyone? Making sure that people have facial masks, as Marty likes to say, physically distance ourselves, not socially distance ourselves. So just making sure that even in that, I would just add when we go out and
Mm-hmm.
we visit each other, we still have to keep in mind of the environment and the people that we are bringing into our personal space
Yes.
because
Yeah.
Yes.
our bodies are different, our
Mm-hmm.
tolerance are either high, low, or in between. So we have to have those conversations, and people shouldn't take their personal. So Miss Rhonda, if you said, or Miss Ramona, if you were to say, so who have you been around in the past couple of days? That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question to ask
Mm-hmm.
because you don't want to walk into a situation not knowing where that person has been or if they've been exposed. So that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love the vigilance in that. But that, never thought about that. Jay, hey, let's plan a week from now for us to spend some time together. So what
Right.
I'm going to do, I'm going to take all my vitamins, nutrients,
Mm-hmm.
eat them rocks and everything else,
Mm-hmm.
because some of them taste like that.
Right.
And isolate myself,
Right.
and you do the same. And then at the end of the week, let's talk about it.
Right.
That is beautiful. That
Right.
is beautiful. Rhonda, same question. What has someone done for you, or an act that you've seen maybe that really made all the difference for you, to let you know that you were loved and cared about during this COVID time?
Well, because I'm so far removed
Mm-hmm.
from being in Cali, it's difficult to say my friends are gonna get up and come see me. But when my niece, let me see, two of my nieces surprised me,
Mm-hmm.
even though they were coming to Houston to a party. They made sure they came to see Auntie Rhonda, and so that was nice. And then my other niece came, and she has family here. But you know what really stuck out? It was Robert Charles's daughter, Kendall.
Yeah. Yes.
She was going to stay with me, but you know what she said? She said, because of this pandemic, and
Mm-hmm.
she knows that I'm not in remission yet from my cancer,
Right.
uh, and I only have one kidney. She said, I'm going to stay at a hotel because I care about you and I want you to stay.
Yes.
Now, this comes from a young person. I think Kendall's about
Yes.
25.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there, you don't see a lot of people. She took the time to think about. See, we're not taking the time to
Nice.
think about other people because it's all about us. It's all about it.
Yes.
It's me, me, me. I'm being affected. How affected are you just by wearing a mask?
Right.
I'm like seeing your face, no way. So
Right.
you
Right.
wearing the
Right.
mask is not, offending me. Honestly, just I might want you to wear a mask. Honestly.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, Kendall took the time and said, Auntie, I want you to stay protected. So I'm gonna stay at a she didn't go even stay at another relative's house. She stayed at a relative's. And
Mm-hmm.
that meant uh, a lot to me. That did.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
so powerful.
Yes. I hear you.
Carol, if you can you post up Miss Pam's comment, please? Miss Pam said, I save my family's voice messages just to listen to them when I'm down. I always listen to my sons the most because they are busy and always texting me. Wow, that is so
Mm-hmm.
great. And that is a great intervention. That's a great strategy to do when you have those low points. Listening to someone that can bring you up out of that. That is so
Mm-hmm.
awesome. And I
Mm-hmm.
salute you for that. Thank you.
Yes. That's a
Right.
great idea. I never thought about,
Me
saving
either.
voice messages. See, that's what I love about this show. People are giving us some
Right.
amazing tools and tips about what to do, and
Right.
how to handle that. But that's a great suggestion. Thank you for sharing that.
Right.
Saving voicemail messages so that you can recall that too.
So I
Right.
guess I'll save your next voice message, Marty.
See,
We think that.
Ramona, you see how he treat me? Ain't no love out of here. He lucky he in the DMV area.
But that was kind of love. He said he's gonna save your voicemail.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you.
And she
You're
said
welcome.
it was kinda love.
I
That
got
mean,
kind of credit. It's something.
moving on. Go ahead, Thomas.
I just want to say, like, what you beautiful ladies are sharing with us is
Mhm.
knowledge. And
Yes.
so often people of our age, we forget kind of the foundation of
Mm-hmm.
where it all starts.
Mm-hmm.
And if you all can just share with us, what does it really mean when people just drop you a holiday card or write you a letter in the mail? Like, how does that make you feel when you open up your mailbox and you see a holiday card that someone actually wrote, thinking of you during these times, love you,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Rhonda?
Yeah. I love cards. And those people who know me know that I love to send cards. And Hallmark, I really need to like buy a Hallmark
Some
store
stock. Uh-huh.
because I like doing that. And I can say this, I have this personal thing that I do with Marty on Marco Polo.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's morning chat with the diva.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, it just started off as something real simple, and then it was just like, but this is how I can communicate with him before he gets going because I know how busy he is. But I'm gonna tell you, a card, and when you write in a card, just thinking about you, love you. We have gotten away from that. I'm just saying, because you take the time to do that. I appreciate text messages, but
Hmm.
when is it that we got so busy? I know the post office ain't the best, but uh,
Listen, they're doing the best they can.
yeah, and
They ain't
Right.
had no federal
start
support or
writing
anything.
again,
None.
they might get better. I don't know. I can't say, but for me personally, when I get a card in the mail, I'm telling you, aside from peeing on myself. Y'all know I'm
Right,
different.
right. I'm
Love
So,
it.
gonna buy you a box of Depends for Christmas.
There you go.
no, because I'm gonna get started.
Yeah. Miss Mona, the same thing about what Thomas asked the question.
Well, I'm really bad about sending out cards, as
Yes,
Rhonda knows. I know. I know.
my best friend.
I appreciate every time I get one because it tells me that somebody was thinking about me enough to want to
Yes.
send that out. And this
Yes.
year, I want to share this with you. This year, I cried because my grandbaby sent me this.
Oh. Oh.
His
Yes.
mother told him the letters, and he wrote it down, and he even paid a picture of himself right over here.
That's right. That's right. They
Wow.
always got to put a picture of themselves. That's so
Yeah.
special.
Marty. Can we just quickly say to our viewing audience, your kids, do that right there, please.
Mm-hmm.
Send somebody a homemade card.
Yes,
Mhm.
It
yes.
means a lot. Like
Mhm.
we think that that it doesn't mean anything, but what
Right.
doesn't mean something to us means a whole lot to someone else.
Mhm.
Wow, that was dope. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Wow,
Yes.
Me
yeah,
too.
yeah.
wow.
That was too cute, Marty. I'm gonna draw your picture and send it to
Drop me a picture. Drop me a picture. Put it in the mail.
Draw one of Thomas in that Dallas Cowboy cap he got.
There you go.
Tom. Let me tell you something. Thomas is fine with that Dallas Cowboy cap on. No,
Oh Lord, don't pump his head,
Look, look, look,
Jesus.
look, look, look.
yes,
Mm.
that's it. That's the poem. You got a trip to Houston, and we're going to Papa Dough. How about that?
Let's go.
Wait a minute. I don't. You can't just invite some stranger like that. You don't know. We ain't run his credit yet.
I'm on the show with you.
That don't mean I ran your credit.
No, yeah, you're right. Because I gotta check yours too. Mm.
All right, but Miss Rhonda, you were definitely sharing something, and thank you for sharing that. As a cancer survivor, so many of us have so many other comorbidities that we have to take into consideration, especially when we look at numbers. There's a disproportionate rate of African Americans and Hispanics that are dying because of COVID in disproportionate numbers. And we know that it's all linked back to our health
Yeah.
and us being vigilant. And thank you for sharing that. You're very cautious because you're a cancer survivor. You have one kidney, right?
Right.
With that, and that you have to be careful because catching COVID for you could
Yeah,
seriously be the difference between life and death
yeah, it
in
is.
yeah, it really is. So even share with us maybe some of the challenges and the struggles you've gone through with this, and maybe even how you've got past your own fears with this as well.
Oh wow. Uh, the thing about me and my cancer
Mm-hmm.
is that I didn't let the cancer wear me.
Yeah, come on. I remember. Yes.
You can't. Uh, I'm not. I wasn't in denial that I had the disease,
Right.
but I didn't let the disease have me.
Wow.
Mm.
Even now with the COVID going on, because like I said earlier, I had a emergency surgery because of this hernia that I had,
Mm-hmm.
and I ain't gonna lie, I was stubborn about it because I was
Mm-hmm.
like, y'all not cutting on me
Mm-hmm.
again. Oh Pam, amen. I couldn't cancer survivor too.
Yes. Thank you.
And I like to hear that about people surviving cancer. Let me just put a pin in it right here. Uh,
Please.
the media focuses too much on what we have lost, not
Yeah.
what we have conquered.
Mm.
We
Okay.
serve a conquering king.
Mm-hmm.
Even in COVID,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that people are not dying,
I
but
hear
there are
you.
people out there surviving.
Mm-hmm.
So those
Mhm.
who have survived, I want you to shout out now. I'm a
Yes.
survivor.
That's right.
We can't, even with this vaccine coming out, poor people have had allergic reactions. How many thousands have had the shot and have survived the shot? Okay,
Yeah,
let
yeah,
me.
you are right. You're right. Hashtag I'm a survivor. That's right. We are
We
survivors.
have to
We
be.
celebrating you. We
Have to,
celebrating you.
you have to come out and say, "I'm a survivor." Just like you have to come out and say, "I am a child of the King. I'm serving Christ. I'm
Mm-hmm.
Christ." Let me tell you something. We need to put Christ back in Christians.
Oh, oh. She didn't say Christmas, but Christians. Ooh.
Christians. I want to
I,
see
I
Christ.
believe this, Marty. I believe this.
I'm just saying. I mean, I know that Christ is in Christmas. On Monday, oh my God, I hope I'll be able to see. They say that, what are those two planets, Mona? What is it? Saturn and the other planet are going to come together, and the star Bethlehem, which has not been
Right.
seen in 800 years. I'm telling you, the
Yes.
Lord is talking to us.
Yes.
Say what you want to say, but you better
Yes.
look out your window, because
Yes.
just in case I'm going. If he comes on that day, I'm going up. I'm gonna see y'all soon.
Right, right, right.
Mm,
But you know what? Don't you love the hope that Rhonda is giving us? That we are survivors, and that's what it, we're all in this together, and we are. I love it. Paula says, "Put Christ back into Christians." We know that's right because some of them been calling on the wrong. I don't know who they've been calling on. Robert says, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am." That's what we're talking about, and love your hope that you're always sharing,
right.
that we have hope because we know who we call on. We have hope, and we can have hope in this. Now, as you can tell, having Rhonda in church, when the preaching get good, we almost I tell her sit down. She gonna yes you to death with it, but I love her. I love her. She just
Yeah.
gives me energy whenever I'm leading worship and she's
Right.
there. But in that, I love your point of reference. See, Terry even says she loves that your point of
Hmm.
reference in knowing that you are a survivor and that we have to focus on the positive. I tell my clients all the time, whatever you focus on or whatever you water, that's what's going to grow.
Grow.
If you
Yep.
water gratitude, if you water gratefulness, if you water thankfulness, if you water I'm more than a conqueror, that's
Come
what's going
on now. Yes, sir.
that's what that's what's going to grow.
Don't do it.
But if you keep watering a doubt and defeat, see you have to starve the negative and feed the positive. Come on,
Yes,
somebody.
sir. Oh my God.
And what I also love about it is that what Ms. Rhonda has shared is relevant in all situations. Be a survivor in your situation. Be a survivor during this pandemic. Be a survivor during COVID. Be a survivor during the fact that we may not have the
Yes.
typical holiday that we
Yes.
normally do. Be a
Yes.
survivor of your life.
Yes.
Control your life. Speak those things as Marty said. If we want to grow something, grow that positivity, grow
Yes.
that love, grow
Yes.
that survival skill we all have within us. This
That's
is a
right.
good show tonight, boy.
Yes, it
Y'all
is.
are dropping some knowledge over here.
And we're so excited that on the Christmas Eve we're going to bring in that one is going we're going to focus on surviving those who are clean and sober. So they're celebrating their sobriety because we
Amen.
know that during this time we can get a little
Yeah. Yeah.
or a little just to so we can get ourselves in a different spot. And I don't care how old you are, from 9 to 99. We all listen. So, I gotta get rid of my glaucoma.
Right,
In that,
right. I got my card. It's legal.
well, you don't need a card out here in California. So
Oh,
just gotta be 21. You all right? Um, But Ramona, what keeps
Yeah.
you going during this time, and what are you most looking possibly forward to? Even though your family has said, we're going to kind of cancel or put everything Christmas on pause this year, but what are you looking forward to yourself? Because I know all the positivity, despite the pain that you might be going through, that comes out within you.
Well, the only real plan I have is going to see my grandson in the morning, taking him his gifts,
Hmm.
and getting some tamales.
I know that's right.
So that is my Christmas day. And otherwise, come back home and, watch TV. Real exciting stuff.
Yes. Well, I'm going to Zoom call you on
Okay.
Christmas. We
All
go
right.
we go Miss Rhonda, myself, you. We gonna force Thomas in since he want to be in our family.
Okay. Okay.
we go we gonna get us a Zoom in there. Yes.
So Robert Miller asked the question, and I want to answer it. It's called purified water. This is what's in this bottle. Water.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Yes.
admit to nothing else, Thomas. Don't. It's somebody's business. This grown folk business.
This growth. Yes, yes. So, with that, y'all, we can't thank you enough for
Right.
just, we don't want to prolong anything, but we wanted to bring on our seniors tonight just to
Right.
say, hey, don't forget about our seniors in this. What's a message that you want to tell again? Maybe any in closing words. What are some messages that you might want to give to our audience? Ramona, I'm going to start with you. What's some closing words that you would like to give with our audience tonight?
Okay, I'm having trouble with this senior thing. I don't feel senior, but I guess
Oh, okay.
no,
Give me.
that's okay. No, Marty, no. I'm just saying that's my problem.
No, it's Marty's problem. He don't even say the word.
It's my problem. No.
Because I struggle with this. Daryl and I were going back and forth. I said I don't want to call him elder. I don't want to call him senior. Because,
Season.
Being called the mother of the church. No.
they let us know. Listen, just
Season.
but we have a problem in our culture. I'm gonna say first the black culture, and secondly in America that we don't appreciate anyone that's 50. Well, I got an AARP card, so thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
And I'm going to y'all take a. Shut up, Thomas. You know. I'm excited to flash my AARP card. Like, listen, give me that discount. Pay him full price. He pays full price. Give me the discount. But we don't have an appreciation for those of us who have experience, and that can be disheartening. You're right, because I'm knocking on that door. I'm like, I don't feel old.
People think you don't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Just because you're not in that age group, and it's like I've been there, done that. Of course, I know what it's like.
Right.
But no, you're old and ancient, and you don't know what's going on.
Daryl, bring a close up back on Ramona real quick.
Let her look.
Now-
She look good
Now
tonight.
look at that. Baby,
The
Mona
D-
is wearing this better than most 20-year-olds I know. Come on.
Well, thank you.
She could give y'all some lessons. Don't sleep on Ramona. Come on.
Thank you.
That's what we talk about. I love it. Thank you, Daryl. And you're right. We have to get back to loving our those who are we pray we can get to the day where we can say we can retire from a job.
Right.
Most
Yeah.
people can't retire. Robert Miller says this: we have to love and support our seasoned folks. Just called.
Okay.
Yeah, he says he just called my 80-year-old grandmother and talked for about 2 hours. Robert,
Wow.
that is beautiful. That
Wow.
is beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You know,
like season. That sounds a lot better, Marty.
okay, so for our seasoned folks,
Yeah.
we got a little extra Larry's on us.
There
Yes.
there you go.
A little bit of spice.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
yes.
you, Pam.
Right. Just beautiful. Beautiful. And then we're gonna get a close up on the diva. Let's get a close up on Diva. Now look at Diva. Shake
Shake your hair. Shake your
Shake
hair.
your ponytail,
Shake your
baby.
hair.
That's
There
right.
you
That's
go.
right.
There you go, girl. Get it, now, get it.
I love it.
Theme music. I'm a survivor.
Right. Daryl, you ain't got no music for us to throw on here. I love it.
I'm messing up my hair.
Oh, sorry.
I haven't had a ponytail since I was 12.
I love it. I love it. We have to learn how to find better time and energy and space for our
Yes.
seasoned folk,
Yes.
because there's so much wisdom. We're missing out on a lot of wisdom. We're repeating some of the same mistakes that we don't have to repeat if we would just sit down.
And listen.
There, come on.
Sit down and listen.
Thank you, Robert.
Yes.
And accept that, that's from somebody who understands and knows it. Just because there's 20, 30 years in between don't mean that, you don't know nothing.
Right.
Even if I don't know none of the rappers, I still know a lot more.
All right.
Look, there's too many littles to name. Little
Yeah.
John, Little Wayne,
Little.
Little.
Give me
Little,
some
little.
OJs, okay? I don't want another.
But they
Give me
also
something to dance off of.
come on, yes.
There she go. Somebody in there.
I
but
see you even got silent with your ponytail.
yes.
Refined.
Refined, huh? That's right. But we could even dance and throw on some music and dance on Zoom together,
Right.
Okay.
and have some hang on the mistletoe.
I
I'm
like that.
gonna get to know you
Marty.
better,
Oh,
yeah.
Christmas.
This Christmas, yes, fireside is blazing bright.
Hey.
Come on, y'all.
Martinez.
We're caroling
Lead
through
through
the
the
night.
yes, and this
On this
Christmas,
Christmas.
yes,
my
will
God.
be. Yes, come on, come
Oh,
on.
okay. So everybody tune in on Christmas Day. Marty is giving us a concert.
I love it. I love it. Can you put that one comment back up one more time for us? There, says Pam says my one son thinks I'm too old to have long hair anymore.
What? Oh my God.
Baby,
Marty, can I just say this? Like,
Please.
for our viewing audience, this is so solidifying for me. The fact that we are able to pour into each other and we
Yes.
are at different generations. This is what we need to do in our own families.
yes,
To stop
That's
being
good,
so
fellas.
busy. I told you I've been working, brother.
come on, bro.
Let's stop being so busy that we forget about what matters.
Yes,
Like, this is a prime example. This is a Hallmark video right here. This is a lifetime moment. We need to go back into our homes once we end this show and spend some time with our family, whether they're young, whether they middle-aged or seasoned, and sing. Have some Christmas carols.
yes,
Let's get out of the malls when we should not be there, and let's get back into our homes.
yes.
And so I'm glad that we were able to, Marty and Rhonda and Ramon, show and exemplify what we can do in our homes and still have fun.
That's right.
I
That's what it's about.
appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. The fact that you would even think that I'm able to even get on here.
Well,
But you know what, though? I
You
do
got
want to
on.
address that. But you know what? We got to remember, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't even be here.
come on. Come
Let's
on.
not forget where we come from.
Yeah.
Let's be a little bit more respectful, even when it's not Christmas.
Yeah.
And I know I can call on these two and say, y'all, I'm not feeling, and I'm a
Right.
therapist. I can even say, y'all, I'm a little discouraged. I know that they'll pray for me.
Right.
I know that they got my back. I can say, hey, Mona, I need you to do X, Y, and Z. Can you call
Right.
these 1,000 people? Okay. right. She'll
How much
call
time
them.
do I have?
Right. Right. Because Ramona, let's talk through you are in financial aid. Listen, for those of you who are college students or trying to get into college,
Yeah.
you need to be talking to Miss Ramona. Baby,
She's
she
the first.
ran the financial aid department down at UC,
Or at least-
University
or
of
at least
California.
At least I thought I was.
Right. But you gave so many hope. Says, say, I am 70-year-old. Thank you for a good life. Wonderful, Miss Deborah. Wow. Yes. But you know the ins and out of financial aid. Listen,
Right.
it ain't changed that much. We all need an extra dollar. You
Yeah.
know, you can tell them people how to get through some things, what to do, what to say, how to stay on target, all of that. Listen, you would have been my best friend in college. But
I thought I was your best friend.
well, you already are, but I'm saying if I was
Okay,
in
just
college,
checking.
yes. Yeah, and then Rhonda, you've worked at so many law offices from here to Columbia. You know it in English, Spanish, French, baby. You know how to work up the law. If there's some legal challenges, you're not an attorney, but you know how to navigate and get the
yeah.
right things. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And can I just plug my girl Ramona? Not
please.
only was she good, and because she my friend, she my road dog. The story of how we met is unreal. But not only does she do financial aid, but for you young ladies out there that don't know how who putting on their makeup wrong, Mona is the one.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you, she's a professional. She's
Give
a
her a
Yes.
close up.
and
Yes.
before
Right.
before the pandemic hit, she was getting ready to go do some stuff for Hollywood. I'm
Right.
just
Yes.
What's extra water?
but she was getting ready. She was working at Estee Lauder counter down there in the OC, down there
Right.
in Orange County with the white folks. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
But she and for those who don't know where South Coast Plaza and all that, she was in the hoity-toity area. Yeah, South Coast Plaza is the
I
backup.
wasn't South Coast Plaza. I was in Fashion Island,
Oh, that's even
Newport
excuse
Beach.
Marty,
baby. She was in Newport Beach, so she was at Fashion Island. This is the high-end mall that sits on the beach of Newport Beach, Laguna Beach, all of that. And the homes are running at minimum about anywhere from $5 to $10 million.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what she was doing. So don't play. Don't sleep on her. Don't
no,
sleep on
no.
her. Right,
the
right.
best.
Yes.
Yes, when I get married, I'm not gonna wear no makeup. I ain't got
Yeah,
time.
you are.
But isn't it sad that it took
Yes.
another community to recognize her worth, and we don't appreciate her in our own community? That's the sad part.
There it is. There, because she could have been right there at the Fox Hills Mall. Look at here.
Well,
Are they still there now?
yeah, Fox Hill's still there, but they're not
They're
Fox Hill
still
anymore.
there.
They're still there. They're still there with that. So, Paula has put up a couple comments here. Daryl, let's see some of those too real quick. Paula says, I can't wait for my mom to watch the replay of this. She's going to love it. Paula, we're so glad your mother's going to love this. And then her says,
Oh,
Ramona,
wonderful.
my son has been accepted into 8 college. Why is it that the schools that are offering the most scholarship money cost the most? That's a good question. That's a good
Well,
question.
it's kind of a difference between public and private. So,
Okay.
A lot of times, well, I shouldn't say a lot of times. Most of the time, private schools cost more than public schools.
Right.
So
Right.
that could be the reason.
And while we're still focused on Ramona there, are there any tips that you could give to Paula about how to navigate through the financial aid system? Maybe some tips that they don't know about the difference between, like you said, public school. I went to a public school, UC Berkeley, the best school.
So
in the
did
world.
I. UCI.
Come on, UC, and versus a Harvard, versus a Stanford, versus a USC, versus a Notre Dame, and all that, because those are private institutions. So kind of sharing us with a little bit of the difference between those and what you may have to do extra in financial aid that you may not have to.
Well, no, public schools, private schools don't give you enough money. That's why you have to end up taking out loans and whatnot. But I would suggest you on your own or your son research scholarships.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times the schools don't have the scholarship, but you're looking for it and you say, oh, I'm eligible for this. And if you get it, they'll send it to whatever school you're going to.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing is stay with your communication, because you don't never know when a deadline's coming up. You miss that deadline, you don't get any grant money, you don't get any school-based money, you're stuck with loans. So make sure when the mailman come with that letter, even have your son's name on, open it up. I give you permission to open it up, because he won't open it up. Open it up and read it. Yeah, because you might have a deadline or something, or have to submit some more documentation. So definitely stay up on that.
And last question, Ramona, do the schools have different scholarship bases maybe that aren't published, or different things that they make it just check directly with the schools themselves?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. See,
Yeah.
you didn't know you get some financial aid information here on the 12
Right.
days of Christmas. So,
Come
fa la
on,
la 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 la.
I need to pass a cup for my friend. We seniors here. I mean, we seasoned. We
Season.
Right. Great. Paula says great information. Thank you. Of
Right.
course.
You're welcome, Paula.
This
Yes.
is good.
Yeah. And Ramona, you're on Facebook too.
I am.
So could Paula reach out to you,
Sure.
DM you if she had any additional questions about? Wonderful.
Mhm.
So that
No
is
problem.
Ramona Rapley. Yeah. If you and though listen, a great resource. If you have questions about financial aid, she's there. She worked in. How long did you work in financial aid at UC Irvine?
38 years.
Okay, so baby, so she wrote the book on financial aid.
Wow.
but she has great history there and has a wealth of knowledge right there to help, and I know you pushed and helped to want to push a lot of our students. You're definitely fair, but even giving us knowledge about different things that we don't have, because our people do perish because of a lack of knowledge. And what a wonderful resource right there that she can help you navigate through them. Did you ask this question? Did you provide this proof? Did you look into this? Did you challenge that? All of those things. So Ramona, listen, I may need to go get me a PhD and have you write my financial aid.
Please.
All right.
Bad enough I'm helping my son with his new degree.
That's
He
all
got
right.
a letter and he's like, "What is that, Mom?" He
Yeah.
sends me a copy and everything, and I explain it to him.
Yeah,
Oh.
so we'll have to and we'll send you put your Cash App on there and your
There you
Venmo
go.
and your
you go.
PayPal. Get your little
It's
side hustle.
A little change.
MONIG, or does the dollar sign go after the name? Is it before the name or after the name? Okay, I can't remember, but I'm there.
Okay. Man, but this is so amazing. Listen, you guys have definitely exceeded our expectation of what we thought of that. Listen, if I don't see both of you again till the Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
And
Same to
thank you. It is such a joy to see you guys. Ramona, any parting words that you would like to leave with our listening audience tonight?
No, but I had a good time. Oh, there you go. I had a good time talking to you guys.
It has been good too. You made my day. You've made
Everybody stay safe.
That's right. That's right. Stay safe. Thank you so much. Rhonda, what about yourself?
I always have a lot to say, but it's good to see you.
Likewise.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
I know. You be home soon. Home soon.
Ask for better. I have the best friends in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, we
I think
appreciate
that-
you.
Thomas, I just brought you into the fold. So
Yeah.
you'll get a chat with the diva too.
Thank you,
Yes,
Penny. Merry
yes.
Christmas to you.
Yes.
And yes, Merry Christmas.
See, you
Y'all-
guys have a fan club already. We don't have to.
Right.
We're gonna have to help.
Right.
Listen, Pam says she wish she was closer. She needs her help with her makeup. See, you done just started your own business right here on the Mental Health
Yes.
Matters show.
Yes.
Yes.
Marty, if
Oh.
I may jump in
Linda
right quick.
there. Thank you, Linda, for showing up.
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, your friend Linda. That was Linda.
Yes.
Okay.
My son's godmother.
Come on. Listen, if y'all think these two divas should have a show, let us know.
Right. Marty, if I may
Go
say
ahead.
this right quick, I just want to say out of respect, because I was raised right and my mom is on this line, and if I don't, she would get me.
Mhm.
The way that you ladies were genuine,
Yes.
the way that you poured into us,
Yes.
the way that you show how this show is helping you guys during this season of isolation is no better way for us to know that we have to be more respectful and take care of our own, and most of all, communicate with everyone that is connected to us, and even with people that we don't know. We
Yes.
got to reach out. We got to do this hashtag. This is more than a hashtag.
It
The
is.
Reach Out Holiday 2020. You ladies just showed that.
Mhm.
And I want to say from the bottom of my heart that I appreciate you tonight. I enjoyed this show, and I want to
Yes.
make sure that I send both of you all a card with something written inside. And Marty, and look, Marty's going to give me some money to slide in the card.
Okay, sounds good. I like that.
Hey,
Hey, Marty.
God
Thank
bless
you,
you. Look,
Marty.
got me
'Cause
sweating.
I just got my text that my hat is being shipped. Baby, wait till you see this hat that I just ordered. Oh my.
Listen, you can't move to Cali. You got all them hats.
I know.
Whatever.
Listen,
Y'all are getting mad shout outs tonight, too, by the way.
yes, because they were absolutely fabulous.
They were.
They were absolutely fabulous, and we need to do more. I'm going to have you guys on my podcast too.
Yes, Mom.
Your mom said, "Well said." So she might not even return your Christmas gift now.
Mom, I love you to the moon and back.
Oh my goodness! Listen, we normally close on a big note and everything. I just want to say this in closing tonight, you guys. Let's not forget our seasoned community. They have worth. They have value. They are loved. Why? Because we love them. Don't forget, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Come on, let's make this world a better place. Why? Because we can. Tomorrow night, we'll see you, same time, same bat channel at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. God bless and be safe.
Good news. Plenty good news, yeah, true. Good news. Plenty good news, yeah, true.